I was sitting here reading this morning, alright, and it just occurred to me, and I damn near broke down in tears. But I want to share something I read, and then a short story, so I'll try to be a little quick. In a remote village of eastern India, I was approached by an old and dignified practitioner of traditional medicine. He learned that Trees of Life was helping villagers plant fruit trees, and he had traveled more than 100 miles to meet me. As we talked, he made an outrageous claim. The leaves of the moringa tree prevent 300 diseases. Now, I read that and I was like, wow. Historically, Moringa oleifera has been used to treat a variety of ailments across numerous cultures. The following are just some examples. This is a page I was talking about reading just now, and like in Guatemala, it's been used for to help with skin infections, sores. India, anemia, anxiety, asthma, blackheads, blood impurities, bronchitis, chest congestion, cholera, conjunctivitis, eye and ear infections, fever, glandular sweating, headaches, abnormal blood pressure, hysteria, pain in joints, pimples, psoriasis, respiratory disorders, scurvy, sore throat, sprain, tuberculosis. Let me see. In Senegal, diabetes, pregnancy, skin, and not to help fight that, but to help nourish. Venezuela, intestinal worms. Other countries, colitis, dropsy, dysentery, jaundice, malaria, stomach ulcers. Anyway, I got to reading that, and then I got to thinking, there for a long time. Okay, let's start real quick story. My daughter, when she was almost 2 years old, was diagnosed with asthma. We took her to the doctor because she was having trouble breathing as she had a cold, and they gave us we had to buy a nebulizer and the solution that goes with it, and periodically we had to do breathing treatments on her, and then when she got into school, into kindergarten, she had a inhaler, actually 3 inhalers. 1 to leave at school, 2 to leave at home in our drawer, 3, the third one was kept in Mom's purse. That way we always had one with us. Didn't matter what we did. If it was a little strenuous, she'd have to take a hit or two of that off that inhaler. When she gets sick, like colds or viruses or whatever, it helps her breathe doing the nebulizer. 5 months ago, I started on Moringa. Started out first month with Super Mix. Second month, and then on XM Plus. It's not only helped me, but I want to talk about how it's helped my daughter, because after the first week and a half of doing the Super Mix, my wife noticed a big change in me, and so she decided she wanted to try it. And about a week and a half later, my daughter decided she wanted to check it out and try it. Now, we'll go back a little bit, like 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, my wife was diagnosed with a mild case of emphysema. Things got pretty scary there for a little bit. Every now and then she'd have chest pains, trying to sleep, have chest pains and tightness in her breath, dizziness, couldn't lay down, couldn't get comfortable, it hurt real bad. She wound up in the hospital a few times, actually. And each time they told us it was because of her emphysema, and well, she started Super Mix, and we haven't been very active because it's almost like there's always been something there to stop us, something there holding us back, whether it be my daughter not being able to do anything very strenuous because she can't breathe after a little bit, and she's got to have help with the nebulizer or her inhaler, or whether it be my wife after a little bit of working out can't do it anymore because her chest hurts and can't breathe, and so something's always been there to stop us. My wife started doing the Super Mix almost 5 months ago, just shy of 5 months. Actually, it's been 5 months. I've been doing it 5 months and a week, a little over a week. My wife has been doing it just about 5 months. And my daughter has been doing Smart Mix about a week after that. This is what I want to say. After reading that in this book, I realized since we've been doing all these, my wife, me, my daughter, we go on walks, 5 to 6 mile walks. We go on bike rides. We started out slow, we started out easy, 3-4 miles, especially our bike rides, because I knew how that would be with my wife and my daughter. So I tried to keep it to a minimum, see how they did. Me, I got my bike because I was 316 pounds and needed to lose weight. The only way I could do it with my knees, my ankles, was something that wouldn't really have an effect on my knees and ankles. Yeah. So we got bikes, and the first time we went on a bike ride, we did a 3.5, almost 4 mile bike ride. And my wife, we actually wound up taking my wife to the hospital, not that day, but I think it was the day after, or 2 days after. Yeah. That was about a year ago. That was before we were doing Moringa. Since we've been doing Moringa for about 5 months, we've been a lot more active. I mean, a lot. And we've gone on many, many more walks. We've had nieces and friends and family and over, and we've gone on walks with them. And my wife doesn't have any problem. My daughter doesn't have any problem. We've gone on bike rides. Started out slow bike rides, nice and easy, and we gradually progressed from 3 miles to 4 miles to 6 miles. Just recently, Sunday, actually, I bumped it up because I want to check things out. I bumped it up. We did an 8.25 mile bike ride in 1 hour and 20 minutes. And then did a 2 mile walk with our dog around Gray's Lake. Came home, ate dinner, watched a movie, took showers, did our thing, went to bed, had no problems. My daughter didn't have to reach in and grab her inhaler and use her inhaler, didn't have to do a breathing treatment. My wife didn't have any chest pains, didn't have any lightheadedness, dizziness. So when that says that it helps with respiratory illnesses, asthma, I've got to say that I honestly, truly believe that Moringa oleifera has helped not just me with my weight loss, my energy, my mentality, my wife, my daughter. That's it. Just wanted to share that. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.